Hello, hello. Welcome to A Bold and Distant Future. Roy reporting on a very active week in American politics. Today we're joined by Craig. How you doing, Craig?
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, Craig. And we're joined by Eddie.
Good morning.
Hello,
Good
Eddie. Thank you. Well, something I just added just this morning, I added a screenshot of the new South Park episode, which everyone is talking about.
So I've heard.
And that is, I don't know, I'm not a South Park watcher. Do you guys
Nor am
watch? Yeah. It's a little bit too crude and rude for me. I guess I'm a lightweight, but these days call for kind of crudeness to cut through the noise, sadly. But there were some interesting points made, and it seems to have captured everyone's thoughts and feelings. But I put one screenshot I took off of my television from the show, so we'll see that first. I don't know if I would recommend everyone go out and watch it, but watch it and hide behind the couch and peer over the top. It's it's pretty graphic. I hadn't watched that show in years.
Oh, God.
This is one image. This is one of the lighter images in this show, but they actually use a real face of Donald Trump, which they never do on this show. The only other time they've shown a real photographic image of a person is when they had Saddam Hussein portrayed on the show.
How interesting is that?
Yeah.
And he was also in bed with that big red guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little exchange between the two of them sitting in bed where they kind of say other things. Anyway, watch it at your own risk.
Yeah. That pillow talk must be really interesting.
Here's something super positive, and I just found this woman on Instagram. Her name is Kelly Snyder. Look at her. She's got some really great little short series that she does, like a 3-part thing on white Christian nationalism and racism, and she's really great and so well-spoken and clear.
Mm-hmm.
So take a look at her. I put
Sure
this
will.
a public announcement. This is still happening, and it's on the horizon. I'm not sure if it's going to take off, but it's called Blackout the System, and it's going to be happening between September 16th and 20th, and it's a protest to really just stop your purchasing, don't even go to work if you can, and just shut down, basically for 5 days. And it's a hard one for many people to do. Here's the other flyer for it that says, if you can't do the whole blackout, just blackout on September 17th, which is Constitution Day.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm.
So if you can't do all 5 days, blackout the system. This is upcoming. See if it gains any traction. And have you guys heard about this one at all?
No.
Haven't heard even a peep about this. This is interesting.
Yeah. Take a look at it, look into it, investigate. I'm just throwing it out there.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's really interesting to see the approach of that, too, which is, overtly political, but now it's more broadly based in targeting systems and big box stores and supply chains and all of those issues that normally aren't the purview of a demonstration. So it's a really innovative concept.
Yeah.
We saw how well it worked with Tesla Takedown.
Yeah.
I mean, this week there was a report of another, I think, 9% drop in the value of Tesla. And I'm like, go people. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even after Trump, or I should say Musk, has moved away from the administration, people are still going after Tesla, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever recover his brand.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He made the wrong choice.
No. And in such an arrogant and adolescent way. So even the dullest people could recognize, this is wrong. Dang it, this is wrong.
Well, this is also wrong. This is an
Glad you got this in here,
AI
Robert.
image that Trump posted on his Truth Social page, an AI image of him and Obama sitting there, and then 2 FBI agents come up and handcuff him and take him away, and he sits there smirking.
Oh my God.
And that's the sitting
Wow.
president posting AI things again.
Yeah.
And then this is the other thing he posted on the White House X account, where he looks all heroic with these fireworks and eagles and stuff, with the caption, "I was the hunted, now I'm the hunter." He's always got to go on the offensive, doesn't he?
Hmm.
That's the only move he knows.
More like he works hard to distract.
Hmm.
Yeah. I think he just always has to be fighting against something, which is why now he's going against Obama for some treason thing. I think that's the thing he did, he announced. And Trump sued the Wall Street Journal over the Epstein report, and he's seeking $10 billion.
Wow.
That one will probably fall flat.
Yeah, it will. But he just does this to, what, to show his base that he's fighting.
Hmm. In the same way you raised his fist after, his
So it worked.
conspiratorial assassination attempt. Yeah.
I don't want to say it worked with Paramount, but it worked with Paramount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just intimidate the hell out of them and say, this is what I got to have in order to do whatever, right?
Yeah. And look
Right.
at Stephen Colbert in The Late Show. I mean, it continues to play out large and small.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what he does. Actually, there's potential for the late night host to form their own, shall we say, cable broadcasting situations that would totally remove them from any influence.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw news clips about that, about how all of those late night talk show guys are banding together to show some kind of unity.
Well, it's interesting to see how Colbert is taking the gloves off on some of this.
Yeah, his attacks. The Coldplay reveal of the couple having the affair captured the imagination of everyone for a day and a half. And then someone did this. This is AI, and I wrote AI generated at the bottom, but Epstein and Trump being caught together too at a Coldplay concert. This is AI, but I put it up there because I don't know what the zeitgeist of the moment is, but it seems like revealing people's secrets is
Mhm.
what the public wants. They're hungry for it.
Mhm.
And this is AI also, but I put it up there because I thought it was kind of telling. Him clutching the list as Gollum, that character,
Mhm.
and the MAGA dudes trying to encourage him. We want the list.
Mhm.
It's, there's a there's a little inconsistency there in the way they did that guy's face on the right.
Mhm.
It's like he's coming through the window. With
Oh,
his
right. Yeah.
His hands are
AI.
on the glass, but his face is on the other side.
AI is so sloppy.
Mhm.
Well,
Well, we probably should be happy it's sloppy at this point because we can sort of tell it's fake. When it gets so good, we can't tell. Then we're sunk. Well, Mike Johnson cut short the House business to avoid a vote on releasing the Epstein files.
yeah. That's pretty telling also, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sure is. Yeah.
Did
Just
he? Go ahead.
under such pressure, I'm sure telephone calls from Trump just leveling as much pressure as possible because the day before, 2 days before that, he was talking about, yeah, let's do what's right here and be transparent.
Yeah, it's strange how they're all following in line behind Trump this way.
To their own demise. I keep thinking, and a part of my encouragement lies in, if you look at the history of not all but many dictators, their terms are relatively short. So we may not be looking in a matter of years, but no more than a decade. Do these kind of, except for Russia, do these kind of movements continue or persevere? But that's a dark sentiment.
Someone made postcards, Donald Trump with Jeffrey Epstein, and snuck them into the Trump Tower gift shop in New York City.
Oh, I love that.
Nice move. Is that real or is that
That's
AI?
real. No, this is real.
That's great.
They had a
Yeah.
bunch of postcards printed up and then snuck them in there and dropped them off.
And I imagine on the back it says, "Wish you were here." Wow. Good for that person or persons
Yeah.
who did that.
I think it was a great, great thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, those are the kind of small things that I think are within anyone's grasp, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they're relatively harmless. It doesn't, hurt anything. Well, this is interesting. The Justice Department, in close coordination with the president, wrote on X, Todd Blanche, who I believe already did this, that justice demands courage. For the first time, the Department of Justice is reaching out to Ghislaine Maxwell to ask, "What do you know?" at Pam Bondi's direction. I've contacted her counsel and I intend to meet with her soon. No one is above the law and no lead is off limits. So I think that meeting happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And is this a
Clip
second
of all
meeting
the guys-
continuing today?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I just saw that in the news.
You just wish you could hear what they were talking about. Like, are they promising to pardon her, or what are they going to do?
Lighten the sentence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's already been convicted and she's already serving time, right?
Correct.
Like 16 years or something.
Yeah.
I think it was 20 and she served, she only has 12 remaining. I doubt she got a lesser sentence for good behavior, but I saw that in the news too. But it amazes me, and I shouldn't be startled or rattled by this, but remember how their claim was always the DOJ has been weaponized before the election. And now that a thoroughly weaponized or partyized DOJ is sending in just one more of their officers, now highly politicized setting, to go ahead and broker a deal with this person. It just reeks of layer upon layer of hypocrisy and no integrity. And again, news doesn't report it as anything other than the events taking place, as if they should be marching out, in order and paraded down the street.
I mean, I've heard people say that the Trump administration is just purely transactional. It's about, I'll do this for you and you do this for me, and that's, it's all about deals, the art of the deal, right?
Yeah.
And that's the way he plays it. Well, here's the news about Colbert. An uproar as CBS cancels Stephen Colbert. CBS came out saying it's not political, it's financial.
You bet.
It just
They're
feels...
they're probably their most successful show, and that's what they're going to cancel because they need money. You bet.
Yeah. And that becomes the MAGA talking point. Well, it was a financial decision, not a political one. And the dim-wittedness continues. There needs to be further analysis about what's happening. Just as you said, Eddie, connect those two dots. Most successful show, the profits it's generating, and this excuse.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, and of course, you see what Trump posts about it.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? Less talent than his talent is less than his ratings, or something like. There it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here, I found this rating thing. So
Yeah.
he's the highest rated late night show.
Yeah. And everybody has commented on this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stewart, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Fallon had an interesting song that one of his writers must have put together for him about the Epstein files, which he played the other night. I was like, oh my God.
Well, I thought back to this time when CBS show was canceled in, I think, 1969. Yeah. The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour was canceled. And I think it had to do with their speaking out about the Vietnam War at the time.
I remember that.
So there's a lot of history going back with CBS canceling shows that get too political. I think they even canceled Lou Grant or Ed Asner in some way, too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not new. This, I guess, was the doing of Richard Nixon, the Smothers Brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So freedom of speech. Do we have freedom of speech anymore? It seems like if they're going to smash down shows like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now freedom of speech becomes for the little guy on the street only, and no longer if it has larger public impact. In the dictator's handbook, yeah, you eliminate that as quickly as you can.
I like how the Brothers Comedy Hour was abruptly replaced by Hee Haw. You
Hee haw
know,
and MAGA, they
Hee
must
Haw.
have the same DNA. Yeah,
You wonder what they'll put in place of Colbert. You know,
yeah.
Nothing.
yeah, just.
They're not replacing it. That's what they said.
I mean, but they'll run something at that hour. You wonder
Oh, yeah,
what
they will.
what show will
Right.
they put in? Murder She Wrote reruns or something. You know?
I was just gonna say reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we are in America right now. It's like a battle for freedom of speech. It's a battle for truth and secret files. I think people are going to start craving a quiet government again, aren't they?
Hmm.
Our
How about a
nerve.
government that is really, truly responsive to the needs of the people? Wouldn't that be an interesting way to do it?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about how it's often stated that uh, U.S. politics are a giant pendulum and they swing left to right. And
Mhm.
that's what have to end as well, that we have to stop viewing politics, as this great moment of charismatic leadership and instead see it is nothing more than the management of a very large economy and organization and the people depending upon that. It need not have these polar swings, um, because those lead to the kind of division now that's been exploited by the alt-right, and instead just see it for what it really is. It's much too complex to have this kind of drama be a normal interplay. Um, how we arrive at that, I don't know, but the president is nothing but a very important managerial task. The presidency. I mean, um, we need not have these great visions that are emerging, or faux visions, because they're really not in anyone's interest.
Yeah, we need stability and
Yeah, that's infinitely more important than anything else. Stability and common sense, and no overreach one way or another, but just a, a steady progressive movement toward realizing human potential. Transactionalism by Trump is the worst, the exact opposite of that.
well, this is a quote from David Brooks, who's a conservative pundit and writer, and he's always on PBS, NPR, PBS News. He writes, "What's happening now is not normal politics. We are seeing an assault on the fundamental institutions of our civic life, things we should all swear loyalty to, Democrat, Independent, or Republican. It's time for a comprehensive national civic uprising. It's time for Americans in universities, law, business, nonprofits, and the scientific community, and civil servants and beyond to form one coordinated mass movement. Trump is about power. The only way he's going to be stopped is if he's confronted by some movement that possesses rival power. I'm not really a movement guy. I don't naturally march in demonstrations or attend rallies that I'm not covering as a journalist, but this is what America needs right now."
Right, that's powerful.
It is. It's
Wow.
a pretty amazing thing for David Brooks to say, who's a very level-headed guy.
Hmm.
It's interesting though because you want to go further to make sure that you're not creating more divisiveness.
Yeah.
You know, what's in it
Yeah.
for everyone, and the realization that it either moves forward for everyone or it stays the way it is, and then it only moves forward for those who are the uber rich.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just return to civic awareness and civic integrity, but also put in measures that prevent it from being um, boondoggled and corrupted again.
Yeah.
Your
Wow.
Democrat slide that just went.
Yeah.
Can you take it? Oh no, you can't. I'm sorry.
I
Yep.
can't really go back, but
Yeah.
it was just saying that we need to get out and vote, that if we get
Yeah.
a significant number, we can change things.
Hmm.
So voting is, again, I think one of the most important things. Well, thank you for the level-headed conversation. the calm reflection and the insights that you guys have offered today. I really appreciate it.
You bet. And the somber tone, grayness about it overhead adds
Yeah.
to that.
Overcast skies,
Yes.
storm impending.
Hey, you got you got to look at the bright side. We're not experiencing the heat wave that
Yes.
2/3 of the country is experiencing.
Yeah.
Well,
We're-
Stay cool, you guys. I really appreciate you stopping by to talk today, and I thank anyone listening to A Bold and Distant Future.
Thank you all. We shall overcome. Keep working.
We shall
Thank you.
overcome. Take care, guys.
You too.
All right.